Hello guys, welcome back to another Logan's Life episode. As again, I haven't posted in a while, but I'm gonna try to get back on a weekly basis, uploading videos. So here's again, like I said, a continuation about video games, and this one's gonna be about video game consoles. So I've had a lot of video game consoles for my life. I haven't had a whole lot, but I've kept a lot together, and I've only had to get rid of a few. So I may have a lot, but I've collected them over time, and have, I haven't gotten like a lot progressively. Like I may get one every single year. So, but I do have some fond memories of having them and playing them. So let's get started off with the first video game console I had, which were plug and play consoles. Was that you obviously went to TV, and then you would plug into the ports that you needed to, and then you'd play and have different load of games. I remember having one from Disney. It was like an Aladdin one. That one was really fun. I had like a bunch of different levels. I only got like three of them, but they were really fun to play. So that one was a very fond memory of mine playing that one. And then I also played another one. It was like with Pac-Man and Galaga and Xenon and other different classic games that were on the Atari and like arcade games. So those were my favorite, you know, favorite memories of playing video games. Those were my first introduction to video games, playing the plug and play. But then later, after we visited Pennsylvania with my family, I got some money from some relatives, and I decided why not get something big, or at least something more expensive than what I normally get. So we looked on Craigslist to see what get like video game wise, and since I went back east, I saw my family play, my cousins play the Leapfrog, Leap Pad, which my brother got, and then one of my cousins played the DS, which I got. So Nintendo DS was my first console I got, and I believe I got that in '09 or 10, depending. But it was a real fun game to. I loved playing the DS. My first game I played was Mario 64 and Mario Kart. Those were my favorite games to play. I loved playing Mario 64. I mean, I didn't know it came out on the Nintendo 64, but it was just so great to play as. I loved playing as Yoshi. I loved hearing about later on. I had the game, and then friends told me, "Hey, you could get Luigi. You could get Wario." And I was like, "How do I get them?" And then I played it, and then I got them, and it was just so fun to play as each one of them. So again, those were very fun moments playing through all those levels, trying to get all of them. I never completed it, but I got to level 8. Like I was getting close to level 80, which was the one where you had the one with the infinite stairs, unless you got 80 stars. So that was a goal of mine again to get, but I just failed. And I lost the game a while ago, but it was such a fun game to play, and I loved playing that. A few other games I got were Lego games, Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Indiana Jones 2. So those are some of my favorite games. I still even have quite a few of the games for my DS because I have a 3DS and I play on that now. So those are some of my favorite games. So that was the DS. I had it for a while. The 3DS was about to come out, so it was a relatively new device, relatively new handheld console, but wasn't the newest. I'd say PS Vista was just more popular. So a little while later, we're like, okay, what console do we want to get next? And my dad talked up about getting Wii, like he wanted to get that for a while. I kept talking. I was like, hey, maybe when the Wii goes on sale. So eventually, we looked on Craigslist and we're like, we're gonna get a Wii. So there were two Wii's that we found, and we bought both of them, and we got tons of games, and we played that. And then the day afterwards, we got more games because it was going on sale. The Wii U already came out. I think we got in 13 or 14. I can't remember. I want to say it was 13. We got it when the U was starting to come out and become more popular. Yes, the Wii was still getting games, but just not as much. So we started playing the Wii, and we had a loads of fun. I still have the Wii in my room as we speak. I loved playing Wii Sports, Mario Kart. I loved playing that more than the DS, obviously. I loved playing again. I got a lot of Lego games I had on my DS. For for the Wii, I got Lego Star Wars. I got Lego Star Wars 3. I got a bunch of different video games, and it was just so fun to play them. So um, yeah. Um, so anyways, yes, I enjoyed playing video games. games, and it was just so fun to do that. And what I liked about playing it was I'm trying to think. Like what I liked about playing the Wii games was just motion control. It was something new. It wasn't button smashing all the time. So it was really fun to do that. And then we had the Wii for a little while, and then we got my brother was like, okay, what are we going to get now? So we saved a bunch of money doing chores and working for our grandparents. And then my brother decided to get a 3DS. I got a leather jacket. It still doesn't fit me to this day. So see who made a better decision. It was obviously my brother. So we got the 3DS, and it was super fun to play the 3DS. A lot of different games. We got Donkey Kong, one of favorite games. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games wasn't as fun, but then we got a few other Lego games, and that was pretty much it. The most fun I've had was playing Pokemon. My first Pokemon game I ever played, and I was like watching a bunch of different videos talking about Pokemon. I was like, I just want to get it. So I got a Pokemon game, and then I played it. It was fun. It's Pokemon X. So that was my first introduction to Pokemon video games, and I loved it. So I played that, and then a little while later, we're like, okay, what are we going to get next? So then I was like wondering, okay, what do I want to get next? And I had friends who had the Xbox 360. They would tell me how fun, and I played with them, and I had a lot of fun. So I was like, okay, man, I want to play the 360 next. So I waited a little while. A few years passed, and I was like, you know what? I've been wanting a 360. And I got a 360. And I was really happy when I got the 360. I had 2K, MLB 10, I think. It was a real fun game. I got other Lego games like Lego Batman 3, Lego Avengers, Lego Marvel Superheroes. I'm trying to think, Lego Jurassic World. And in fact, I also pre-ordered my first game for the Xbox 360, which was the Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. So that was my first and so far only game I've pre-ordered. And I just had a thrilling moment when it came out. The day it came out, I was just so happy I got to pre-order something. Like it was just something unusual. I've never done that before. So I did that, and then we were like, okay, what do you want to get next? So we moved into this new house, and we were promised, okay, you're going to get a new console. What do you want to get? So we were stuck between a PS4 and Xbox One. I actually wanted a PS4, but then I heard about Xbox Scorpio, which I guess is the One X and the One S, those projects. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to wait. So we waited, and we heard about the One X, and we're like, we're going to get that, because it was true 4K gaming. We had 4K TV, so we're like, okay, we're going to get that. So we waited a very long time, and we were so happy to get the One X. We were so happy. We waited a long time. We were tempted to get the One S and just the One in general. We're like, no, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. And I'm so happy I waited to the One X, and I got it, and it was so fun to play. It was fun playing all these cool games. We got games before we got the console, so we'd have something to play. I got a 2K. We got like 2 Lego games. And those were really fun to play. And then we got a few other games. We haven't gotten much. My brother had Star Wars Battlefront and 2 racing games. I forgot what, like Need for Speed and stuff. So those were really fun to play. I got Minecraft again for the I forgot to tell you, I got Minecraft for the 360, and that was really fun to introduce me to Minecraft, and I enjoyed playing that. It was a whole new world open to me. And then we got Minecraft for the One X, and it was just still fun to play that. I still love playing it to this day, along with NBA 2K18 and other games too. So that's pretty much it. Like newest consoles, and I have to say I'm still proud to own the One X because it's the newest console. With my family, we've always gotten the console right after the new one's made out. Like we got 360, the one came out. We got the Wii U came out. We got the DS, and then a little bit later 3DS. So DS was relatively the newest one we had. Besides that, we had no new ones. So I'm the One X as the latest Xbox console ever. We were happy to own them. So, and I'll talk about that day later. That was like a great. I consider one of the happiest days I've ever had in a while. So that was a real fun time. And then I started getting into old games. I watched YouTube videos, and they're like talking about like Dorkly and other ones that just like laughed and made fun of all these old classic games and made it funny. And I was just like, it got me into classic games again. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick up a classic console. And I wanted an NES really bad. I was looking at Walmart, I was like, I'm just gonna get that Atari. So I just wanted something really bad, and I got the Atari Flashback, and that was super fun to play. I mean, I know it's really old, this is what it started. It started, Atari pretty much started at Xbox. You know, we the gamings have just evolved to much better graphics. They had to start from somewhere, and I appreciate playing the Atari. Adventure is one of my favorite games. You got that little block you're controlling, and then you're trying to get to the key to just to get or the crown or whatever to destroy the evil dragon or something. I don't remember, but it was just so fun to play that game. Just it it was super hard to make at the time, and today it'd probably take a good programmer about 3 hours. But it was just so fun. It was easy, accomplishable, and like you can accomplish it in 10 minutes. But for kids, it was just something brand new. They never heard of video games really before this. You had arcade games, but it wasn't just as good as this. So again, that was one thing. And I was like, okay. And then I looked up information. I heard that NES was coming out, in summer 2018. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. And I saved up money. I was just waiting, continuously. I looked up constantly, like, okay, when's it coming out? And it said summer 2018. I was like, when? And then it said June. And then it said June something. I forgot, like 26th or something. It was on Friday. I was so happy when I found out that, and I just waited and waited and waited. And the day it came out, released at GameStop, rushed over to GameStop, buy one, and I still play to this day. And I love playing all the games. Tekken Bowl is kind of fun. I love Super Mario Bros. I still haven't beaten that game, even though I know some the warp holes or something, the warp tunnels. Those are fun. I like Legend of Zelda, Final Fantasy, the very first one. Some pretty amazing stuff for the late 80s and early 90s. And Kirby, again, is a game I'm almost done with. I'm trying to finish it up. And that's one of almost my favorite games. It's simple, it's fun, and it's very creative. Even though it came out late for the NES, it still is an amazing game and is worth playing. So that's fun I've had. Those are all my consoles I've ever had. And I still like playing old and new consoles to this day. Yes, old are like, oh, well, yeah, but it's not as good as graphics. Yes, but this would started up the good graphics. This is what made people want to make good graphics. They realize I'm tired of having just 8 bits or 16 bits. I want more. I want better. So that's what I really appreciate is just all these consoles I've had, all the consoles I've got to play. I'm really appreciative of playing them, and it's just been so fun, like to see. Like I'm not the best at video games, but I still love seeing early video games and the recent video games, and just a combination of both is just amazing. So that's my video game history. Don't know what my next video will be, but I'll definitely give it an interesting experience. Thank you guys for watching. I know this was a really long video, and please like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and tell me what other things you want me to see, and please tell me in a comment what's your favorite console. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching.